Caring for someone with dementia is one of the toughest journeys, but you don't have to do it alone. I'm Allison Schreier, and my experience caring for my husband inspired me to create Zinnia, a therapeutic streaming service designed to support people living with dementia and reduce caregiver stress. Our research-backed videos are engaging, easy to follow, and they help ease the daily challenges like agitation and anxiety so that you can focus on connection and joy. Available by subscription on mobile and TV apps, Zinnia makes every day a little bit easier. Go to zinniatv.com and sign up for a free trial today. Use the code RESOURCE for 15% off an annual Zinnia subscription.
Welcome to Medicare Moments. Medicare Moments host is the one and only Toni King. Hi, Toni King.
How are you doing, Jim? And it's our fun time of the year. It is not just Halloween or that time of the year or fall. Wished fall would hurry up and come to Houston because it's still 91 degrees down here. But it is Medicare open enrollment time.
It is Medicare open enrollment time all across the U.S. of A. So whether you're listening to us in Bangor, Maine or San Diego, California, it's that time. It starts on October 15th and it ends on December 7th. And today, Toni's going to talk about knowing your Medicare open enrollment period options. Right, Toni?
Correct, because people are being hit every day. Somebody's calling you every day. Somebody's coming to your house, knocking on your door. You're getting mail. Be careful with what you're doing. The scammers are out looking for you because they know that we were raised where we have to be kind to everyone. And if you don't feel comfortable when someone calls you, hang the phone up. You do not have to answer. Call centers are coming from India, the Philippines, Jamaica, Costa Rica, many of them coming from the United States. And all they want is your Medicare dollars because we are a walking dollar sign. There is 69 million of us right now, and the group is growing. There are 10,000 people turning 65 every day. One person is getting on Medicare about every 8 seconds. Is that amazing? Who would ever think?
That's amazing. What a country. It's great.
Yeah. What can we say?
Today, Toni, you have an email from James in Atlanta, Georgia, who begins like this. Dear Toni, I turned 65 in February and did not enroll in a Medicare prescription drug plan. I've been told that I must wait until October for Medicare's enrollment time. I need help now because I have been prescribed an expensive brand named prescription. I thought I could enroll at any time of the year, but the application for Part D was denied by Medicare. What can I do? Thanks, Toni. James from Atlanta, Georgia. So do you have any information for James, Toni, that can help him?
We get this all the time. Whenever you are turning 65 and getting on Medicare, or you're coming off your company benefits, you've got a certain amount of time that you can get on Medicare, that you can get a Part D plan. If you're turning 65, there's 3 months before, the month you turn 65, and 90 days after. If you're coming off your employer benefits, and a lot of people may be coming off their employer benefits, a lot of people may be losing their jobs. So if you're losing your job and you're past 65 and 90 days, you've only got a 63-day window. And James was turning 65 in February. He never enrolled. Then he went and got an expensive prescription drug plan, and he got on Humira. And the cost of Humira is about somewhere between $7,500 to $8,000 a month. Could be a little less. A month, not a year. A month. And he got a very, very, very expensive brand name drug. So now he's got to enroll. The only time he can enroll is from October 15th through December 7th, midnight, December 7th. After that, he has to wait until next year to enroll.
So that's a very hefty annual bill at that much per month. And we're going to talk about some more information that can help James. Toni is a wealth of information, and she'll be back to say some more right after this. Don't go away.
This Christmas, give more than just a gift. Give encouragement, inspiration, and joy. In the Crosswalk Holiday Gift Guide, you'll discover a curated collection of meaningful books and devotionals that celebrate faith, family, and the real reason for the season. This Christmas, we invite you to share comfort, quiet, or excitement with each person on your gift list. From beautifully illustrated Bibles and devotionals to novels and picture books, this guide holds the perfect book for every reader, including yourself. So stuff those stories into stockings, wrap collections with care, tuck a book or two into your own nightstand, and join us in celebrating the wonder of reading this Christmas. Explore the Crosswalk Holiday Gift Guide and find something special for everyone on your list. Visit crosswalk.com/gift guide today.
This is Medicare Moments. Your host is America's Medicare resource, Toni King. She's the one you go to at Toni Says, TONISAYS.com. She's there to answer your questions. You can send her a question, info@tonisays.com. You can call her at 832-519-8664. She welcomes all phone calls and emails and any way you can get in touch with her. And of course, her website is there for you 24/7. Lots of great information there. So Toni, today we're talking about Medicare open enrollment period options, and we're talking about Medicare Part D prescriptions and other parts of Medicare as well.
Well, one thing I need to tell you, Jim, we've never discussed it. You know what the 8664 stands for?
No.
TONI.
Oh, okay. That's great. I've never
spells
done
my
that.
name. It's 832-519-TONI. 8664. This is Medicare's open enrollment, and James needs to enroll in a prescription drug plan. So he can get a standalone prescription drug plan if he's got a Medicare supplement. That's not a problem. He can get it. Everything starts January 1st. So he'll have his Part D plan start January 1st. He can also change from a prescription drug plan and go and enroll in a Medicare Advantage plan. So let's say he wants to get an Advantage plan now. This is the time to do it. He can enroll in an Advantage plan. Let's say he has no insurance. He's just out there with Medicare, Part A and Part B. He can enroll in an Advantage plan, or he can enroll in a Medicare Part D plan. He can change from one Medicare Part D plan to another, and that's what people need to do. You have got to check your Part D, your prescription drug plan, and make sure that your prescriptions are covered. I've checked mine, and I take one pill. Right now, I'm paying $5 on my prescription drug plan, my Part D plan. That's what I pay, $5 for this certain prescription. Next year, it's going up to $21. Same pill, going up to $21. Guess where I'm going to buy that? GoodRx.
Right.
And I think I can get it for about $8 at HEB in Houston with GoodRx. So you can blend GoodRx with your prescription drug plan, with your Part D plan.
It is a substantial savings.
It is.
But as Toni says, you've got to get in the game.
And I had a gentleman that came in today, and he takes one of the prescriptions, like the Viagra or the Cialis, the generic version of it. He's hardly paying anything this year. Next year, that goes to over $2,000 a month. It's going to be $27,000 for a whole year. We looked on GoodRx, and guess what? It was about $10 on GoodRx. So he can blend GoodRx with his prescription drug plan. That's cool. And then the other thing you can do is you can change your Medicare Advantage plan. You can change from one Part C plan to another, from one Medicare Advantage plan to another.
Well, hold it, Toni. Let's talk about that, because you're saying also that a lot of Medicare Advantage plans in this coming year, 2026, are going to be different than they were, say, in 2025, and some have even been eliminated. Is that true?
That's true.
So, Toni, we're talking about changing plans because it's the open enrollment period. And you had mentioned that there are Advantage plans that maybe were available that will no longer be available, or maybe there's plans that are happening, but there's been significant changes. So how does somebody go about finding an Advantage plan for year 2026? How do you do that?
What you should do is talk to your doctor. That's the best thing that you should do. We have not mentioned that. Talk to your doctor, find out which plans they are using and what they think is best. A lot of PPO plans are going away. So find out what your doctor, if it's your heart doctor, your cancer doctor, your primary care doctor, which ones they like the best. And that's that they think would be the best for you. If you've got a Medicare supplement, talk to your doctor. Even if the premium is going up, you got to realize your out-of-pocket is only that Part B deductible. My cost is $257. I am on Medicare. Miss Medicare is on Medicare. And my out-of-pocket for this year, for 2025, is $257. I mean, I can go anywhere I want to go. So you want to talk with your doctor. Don't listen to the people that are calling you. Sit down with your kids and do what's right for you that meets your needs and your financial situation.
And talking about talking to your doctor, it's probably fair to say, too, that you might not actually talk to the doctor, but there's someone in his office who takes care of it, who can give you all the information you need from a billing perspective, correct?
The office manager would be
the
a
office
good
manager
one to talk to. And we have all this information is in Chapter 6 of my Medicare Survival Guide, and it will tell you what your changes are. And you got to remember, with Medicare, what you don't know will hurt you. And visit Medicare.gov for 2026 Part D plans and make sure that you're getting the plan that best meets your needs, whether it's a Advantage plan, Medicare Advantage plan, or a Medicare prescription drug plan, standalone prescription drug plan. That's what's most important. And they can always reach me by email, and that's info, I-N-F-O, at Toni. I'm Toni with an I and not a Y. Why, Jim?
Because you're a girl, Toni.
Because I'm a girl. So it's at ToniSays.com. You can call me at 832-519-8664.
Well, thanks everyone for joining us for this edition of Medicare Moments with your host, Toni King. And remember her website, ToniSays.com, ToniSays.com. It's there for you 24 hours a day. So, Toni, back to you.
And all I can tell everybody is get in the game. Do not wait to see how things are going to go January 1st. Check it out right now. And remember, we are in the best country there is. Aren't we?
We are, Toni.
God bless America. In 2009, I met a gentleman who was giving wrong information about Medicare, which cost him over $10,000. After helping him, I knew that it was up to me to start advocating for America. Hi, I'm Toni King, host of Medicare Moments podcast. Join me every Wednesday as I share tips, strategies, and little-known facts I've learned over the past 20-plus years. I put Medicare into people terms, and I want to help you personalize your Medicare, because with Medicare, it's what you don't know that will hurt you. Medicare Moments is available now anywhere you listen to podcasts.